to another great episode of Life in the Pocket. We're here with an emergency update.
Hello.
This just in.
We have...
I don't know. We don't actually know any factual things.
Check.
The
Can you turn me up a
Rona
little?
is on the loose right now.
Yep. Rona. I just caught myself. I was about to laugh a lot, and now I don't know if we should be laughing or if we should be huddling
sensitive,
and
Because
crying.
we're not 6 feet away from each other. So
I thought it was
That's
3
true.
feet.
no, it's 6, bro.
Well, we're screwed.
But this group is very small, so it's okay.
Yes, and we all evaluated each of us, and the only person that could possibly have corona
all
is
of us.
McCasland.
Yeah, no doubt.
So-
McCasland's the only one that can have it.
No, I heard Hunter already had it.
And the only way that he's not going to have it anymore is if you go and follow him on Instagram.
Yes. So do us all a favor and unfollow McMashland on Instagram.
I hope both of you guys get corona, honestly.
Wow.
If he
Yeah,
actually
I mean
had
it.
corona, you would actually probably want to follow him because it's pretty rare.
I
at
might
this
try to
point.
get corona just to get Insta famous
at this
document
moment,
my journey.
At this moment, it's pretty it's not super common. Like everybody that
It's getting pretty common.
it's not that common yet. Though.
Let's just do a little perspective check, because Hunter, can you find out the number of confirmed cases?
in Louisiana, or
Yes.
I looked that up last night.
What I was saying though is it's not uncommon, but I'm saying like you don't just know a bunch of people that have it. It's kind of like obviously there's somebody that knows somebody that has it, but like all of us, like it's more like you either don't know anyone or you know someone who knows someone who's related to someone who has it.
It's gotten worse since last night.
Yeah, I'm sure it has.
Well,
So
they're testing more people now.
Yeah. So here's one thing. Now listen, I'm not
None of us are experts.
or any
Let's,
even
like,
mildly
But also,
preface
none
this.
of us have corona that we know.
right. We might be in the incubation period. There's no way to tell.
Yeah, sorry, I was telling Hunter to turn up my. I should have just said it in the mic. I don't
Yeah,
know
like,
because
we're
we're
on
on video
video.
now, so this is dumb.
Wait, that was McCasland's.
Yeah, sir. Thank you.
So
All right.
initially, it's funny. This whole thing has escalated rapidly in the matter of like a week and a half.
Yes.
And so I've gone from being hopeful to just being pretty sure that 2020 is just going to be the year that never happened. Like,
What do you mean?
anything
It's
you-
already the year that's like.
Well, Mash the pessimist has spoken at this point.
No,
Yeah, I
like
mean-
anything you thought you were going to do in 2020, just
Oh,
go ahead
I
and
see what
forget
you're
about it and start
But-
planning for 2021.
okay, here's the way I'm looking at it, though. I guess I'm more of an optimist. This is going to be the most memorable year ever.
it's going to be
We're
memorable.
going to remember
we're gonna-
everything about it.
We're going to sit down and tell our grandkids, I remember when they
Absolutely.
canceled Easter.
Exactly.
No, literally, it's definitely going to be. This is not going to be like wiped from history. This is going to be in the
Yeah,
textbooks.
people are going to learn
For
about
sure.
this in textbooks.
What I was saying is initially I was like really making fun of it. Well, because I just kind of generally tend to lean on the side that government, you're insane. You're just lying to us about everything, like whatever.
Wow.
But through the whole thing, I just haven't been able to decide if I should be terrified or if this is all a ridiculous dramatization.
Yeah.
But now
I've come to a conclusion.
Tell us.
I've come to rest in the middle somewhere.
Tell us.
Yeah, I've
What's your
come to a
conclusion?
conclusion that this is bad.
Okay.
That it will probably kill more people than, or it's more deadly than, or it's not as deadly as the media is making out to be, but it's a lot more deadly than just your average flu. Do I feel like my immune system's strong enough to kill it? Sure, but do I want to get it? Not really.
No,
Yeah.
probably not.
So, like, here's where I'm at. I'm kind of mad that they're like, all right, y'all just stay in your house as much as you can for a while and let's let this pass. And people are like, no, I'm going on spring break.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
like,
that video.
yeah, so like somebody literally put it as like, you're making us all get in trouble and we all can't go to recess because you won't behave.
Right,
Pretty
yeah.
much.
Yeah, and it's gonna last for longer because
Yes.
we're not following protocols now.
Do it right, do it light, do it wrong, do it long.
Yeah, exactly.
I would tend to agree. I don't know how long. I don't think anybody really knows how long to expect to have to isolate to the extent that they're recommending now, which is not more than 10 people and try to not go anywhere that's not essential. Like if you have to go to work and go to the grocery store, and that's it. I don't know how long we're supposed to expect to do that. I would say probably for at least a month.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we are, at least at my church, we're planning for at least 8 weeks of not meeting. Like we think probably for sure we won't meet in our church for 8 weeks.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's a pretty big deal. This is the biggest thing I can remember as a human.
What was the total number of cases?
All right, so let's play a game here on Lit P. We have contestants McCasland and Coleman. The question is, how many cases reported?
What?
Didn't you ask? Oh, okay. That was the question you asked.
Yes.
I heard him ask the question, and then you just went right into
like
this.
I
and
ignored
I was like,
him?
you just completely
Oh,
ignored
this
it.
is his
This is my intro.
Gotcha.
So
Sorry, I
the
didn't mean to
question for the game is, how many people or how many cases, confirmed cases, have been reported in Louisiana
I'm gonna say
so far?
465. I think we're there.
No, we're not there yet.
Where do
I'm
you
gonna-
think we're at?
I'm going to say 259.
Oh, it's more than that.
All right,
It's more than that.
let me go ahead and give you this
If
number.
you go over, you bust, though. So
Let me go ahead and give you this number, and then we'll do how many deaths after. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, it's vibrant today here on Life in the Pocket.
yeah.
It is.
All smiles.
There are 479 cases.
I was so close.
Yeah, he was
Dang.
pretty dead
In
on.
Louisiana.
In Louisiana.
Okay, now when you just say that number, it sounds like a lot, and it
Well, but
is.
but in reality, there's way more than that. You know what I
Probably.
mean?
Yeah.
There's
well, let's
confirmed
just say
cases.
let's just say there's 1,000. Let's be really dramatic.
Right.
What my point is,
1,000
I'm sure
tests.
there's more than 1,000.
1,047 tests have been completed.
I think there will be people
In
that don't
Louisiana.
that never know that they had it.
I'd be terrified to go to the doctor at this point
Yeah,
because
for
we're
sure.
at a point where if you like Bistineau has been turned into a holding location
Nice.
for confirmed cases. Like all the cabins and campsites,
That's pretty
like
sick.
the state park is
I
closed.
would never
That's
stay there
legit.
ever in my life.
I would not tell anyone.
Well,
I
it
had
died. I think the bacteria dies.
I would just lock myself in my room and cross my fingers and,
And
hit
hope
my
you
hit my
survive.
knees and start praying.
I think I think that the bacteria on surfaces is supposed to die at the longest, like after 3 days. Like I think it can only live for 3 days or something.
But
Well, what I was saying is the Louisiana population is 4.65 million in
right,
2019.
right.
yeah. So I'm going to do this while I'm thinking about it so I can flash it up on the screen. But I'm going to show you this map that I'm looking at. And I know y'all can't see it. But literally, here, let me see. Can I share this with you easily?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Feel
let's
free
see
to
if I
share it
can-
with me.
If I can airdrop it to y'all. Okay, I got McCasland.
Hey,
And I got Coleman.
Oh,
All right, so it's going to take you to this website. And you'll see that like the center of Louisiana is pretty clear, except for Alexandria. Now, the top, Shreveport, Bossier, and then especially down
Orleans.
in the boot.
Ooh, we got some little splotchies.
Yeah. Down in the boot, there, it's bad news down there, people. Okay, so stay away. Stay away.
Where is
Um,
this Lafayette?
Lafayette. Yeah, or Lackey Charlies. Or Baton Rouge. Anyways, how many deaths have been reported? Oh, you can see it now.
I'm going to go ahead and wager a guess somewhere around 10.
10. There are 10.
He gave it
So-
away. It was on the website. People.
Well, since you're so knowledgeable, how many parishes have reported cases?
Wow, that's a
somewhere in
real
the-
wild card question.
somewhere in the, I'm going to just spitball, say somewhere in the neighborhood of 24, 25, something
Okay.
like that.
Now I know that
25.
we do have 64 parishes
Yeah,
in
I knew that.
Louisiana.
I learned
off
that
the
in
top of my
civics.
head.
And if you're not from Louisiana, hopefully you know this by now, but a parish is a county.
But yeah,
It's the equivalent of a county.
dude, if we have someone listening not from Louisiana,
Ooh, let's do this. Cases by...
what is my screen doing right now? It's all blue.
So
Yeah, mine's being weird too.
0 to 18, there's one case of corona. 18 to 29, there's 29 cases of corona. So we're susceptible, people. All right. 30 to 39, there's 64.
I got lightheaded.
40 to 49, there's 104. 50 to 59, there's 95. 60 to 69, there's 83, and 70 plus, there's 103.
Whoa.
With 6 deaths.
Wow.
So, yeah, this is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But some good news about coronavirus that I've heard is I think my source would be a Dave Ramsey post.
Yep. I saw it.
Yeah, about where they said China is already closing their temporary hospitals.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if our method so far that we've taken has been as effective as China, but if it is, then we should be on the clear. I actually don't. I mean, I see 8 weeks, but I see like the last week of 8 weeks, like everybody's like kind of coming out of their house, looking left and right, and they're like, "I think we're good, guys." Like I think it's
which
over
is what's
after
happening
8
in China
weeks.
right now.
God,
Yeah.
I hope you are right. I so bad.
And everybody's been saying that, and I have no evidence to back that up. I just have this feeling like this isn't going to be as long as we think.
I hope so. Well, they say once it gets warmer out, that it's harder for the virus to survive.
Yeah.
And like once it gets warmer, then naturally the cases start going. Which in Wuhan, in Asia, that is right now is their warmest time of the year. April and May.
I think you mean China.
China. Why do you keep calling it from China? Because it's from China.
Right. Oh, we should talk about that.
Shout out to President
Do
Trump.
we have to?
I mean, anyway, okay. So, like right now, it's their warmest time of the year, and they're seeing it go down. I don't know if that's related or if it's just working itself out. But
Well, their first case was in October, so that's another thing. They've,
which our first case here was when?
I have no idea.
I think it was later, like November maybe. Because it had to get here.
I thought it was later even.
No, I thought it was like 2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah, it's been here a while.
Well, that would be
December maybe. January. I don't know.
I don't remember hearing about.
Let's be
December.
honest. We're literally guessing and throwing out
Yeah.
months based
Totally.
off of nothing. We don't know.
So here is
We
the
don't.
pod that we like to call Corona Pod.
Oh, and we're announcing a new Patreon perk. Access
Immunity.
Access.
to corona.
Whoa, that's even better.
Man, we would get some patrons.
I didn't. Now I was
It's
gonna
only
say,
$1,000 a month.
Let's say I don't know where we want to set the bar, but maybe at the $5 mark, you will gain access to the Lit P bunker, Corona bunker.
Yes.
So
Is that a real thing, or is it just
Yeah.
like something we call the
Maybe
group text?
maybe Mash maybe Mash has the bunker like loaded that we don't know about. But
yeah, I'm working on it. So when the fit hits the shan, if you know what I mean.
yeah,
Wow. Okay.
that's an explicit
It's
term.
not, it's not.
It is.
When that happens, we're gonna be holed up because here's the problem. You might think we would be in bunkers with our families. No, the pod's got to
The
happen.
pods have to happen. We've
So-
already discussed this with our extended families that
Yeah.
we are not shacking up with them. We are creating pods.
Shacking up.
The point is, there has to be a Lit P bunker so that when we're on lockdown, we can keep making pods.
Yeah.
Right.
So, if you want access to the Lit P bunker during this crisis, Patreon.
So, yeah, I know right now Lit P is fully funded, but we're going to need a couple more patrons per month to allow us to fully stock
bunker construction ain't free. People.
and give internet to the Lit P bunker so that
That's
we
right.
can post content while we're in lockdown.
We will be at least 12 miles beneath the surface, and so we're gonna need a pretty long antenna or saddle. I don't really know how it works.
and metal costs money, so
Right.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. There's a lot
Well,
of
if we're 12
details we're
miles-
still working out.
if we're 12 miles under the crust, at that point,
The crust.
yeah, no metal will have enough bandwidth to push signal down there. So we'll have to run fiber because it travels at the speed of light. And
I
fiber
see.
is more expensive than copper. So we'll have
Okay.
to buy that as well. So
Maybe we'll just
keep
go
that
out
in
to
mind.
I'm thinking we got options. Okay, probably the riskiest, least secure is we got a bunker at sea. Okay, so we just set ourselves afloat on the stormy blue.
That's true. And then when we need to
hide
post
out.
when we need to post pods, we'll just kind of
dock.
move into
Not
an
too
area
close.
that has
We don't want to get
Wi-Fi.
corona. Hold on.
But what if we
Corona dab.
What if we're infiltrated by the corona and then we're stuck at sea with corona?
Yeah. Well,
then we'll just die in glory. We'll make our
figure-
last
In glory.
pod.
I figure we have a box
Hey, guys,
that
this
is
is it.
underneath the surface, a box in
Oh,
the
no.
ocean that we're dragging behind us. Anybody that gets corona goes in the box.
Okay.
A watery grave, but we'll supply air to. We'll just have an oxygen hose
Just in case.
Hose.
running.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we can't run it from the ship though, because then the corona might back up the
Yeah.
into the hose into the
Right.
ship.
True.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, we can set ourselves afloat.
Did you know that there's bacteria
Or-
in Africa and Asia that if you pee in the water, it can travel up your stream of urine and infect you?
That's ridiculous. I did
Not
not know
if you-
that. I've heard about the fish.
You have to
Have you spread it out,
you have
separate
to,
it?
You have to
What?
do the
Yeah, always constantly moving and
Right,
shaking.
yeah.
Gosh,
It can't make it up the stream if it's a
That's true.
you got to make it a maze,
That's true.
a maze. Oh my god.
not just a straight shot.
For it to be okay, yeah. I can get on board with that. So either at sea
like Harry Potter.
or we go underground, or I'm talking space station.
A blimp.
I'm talking moon bunker.
You're going Xenon.
Oh, you're going higher than that.
I'm going moon bunker.
Wow.
Maybe Mars bunker if things get crazy.
Can we
enough.
talk about? Did y'all see all 3 Xenon movies?
Never heard of it.
I saw the first two, I think.
You didn't see the third one. That's
I
probably a
don't
good thing.
think
The
so.
third one got extremely ridiculous,
Yeah.
which is what I was going to talk about. But since no one's seen it, I'm not gonna. It had to do with the moon though, and it was just not a good thing.
Yeah, so
Bad
these are
movie.
our 3 options. We have underground pods, we have pods at sea, and then we have moon pods. So send in if you're
poll.
yes, we'll put a poll up on Patreon, and you can tell us where we should start building. And if you vote, you have to send funds because that means you're invested in it. And but know this: that if you send at least $100 a month, you will have a spot in the Lit P bunker.
I got a question.
Yes.
Go to Corona snack. Go to social distancing.
Oh, okay. I thought
hunkered
you were
down-
telling me to go to
hunkered
something.
down snack. What is your go-to?
Okay, hold on. Can I?
was
I
like-
gotta frame this real quick. Is
Okay.
this like, hey, we're having to stay indoors for months, and this is what we need to kind of feast on?
No, I'm
Or
saying
just,
I'm
what's my-
saying you have to stay inside for 2 weeks. What snacks are essential? I'm not trying to get all like, don't get all like, well, since you're gonna be 2 weeks, you gotta be healthy kind of thing. I'm saying like, what snacks?
You're basically just asking us what are our favorite snacks.
Yeah, well, but
Corona theme.
Yeah, well, not themed, but in light of Corona, I mean, I know what I've been eating for the last few days.
Veggie straws.
I have had some veggie straws, but that's
Chickpea
not
puffs.
that's not what I was gonna say,
Bison jerky.
Yeah.
bro.
The crap was
This
terrible.
is a game changer.
That was disgusting.
Game changer. Which, by the way, I went to Target the other day, a couple of days ago, in the midst
get
of
Corona?
the midst of the pandemic. No, it was all sold out. I'm just kidding. It might have been, but I heard they've taken a hit.
I bet.
Anyway,
I mean, they caused a pandemic.
yeah. So
Cerveza.
I went down the snacks aisle. Cerveza. Went down the snacks aisle. You know that something's serious if the Nutter Butters are sold out. And were they?
Coleman,
Yes, they
Coleman
were.
always puts his face to that pop filter like it's a scuba mask.
Yes, they were. They were sold out. I'm trying to get good signal.
I've got like 6 packs of Nutter Butters at home.
Yeah, well, you're
It's your
lucky.
f- it's your
But
fault they're
Anyway, I'm gonna get on to my go-to snack as of recently, which is one of 2: peanut butter sandwich crackers,
Mm.
or
The Ritz ones?
I'm a fan of just like Market Pantry,
Okay. Yeah.
just the Target brand. The Ritz ones are a little too much.
Are you talking
salt.
about the Circle Cracker?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just peanut butter. And the game changer snack is Cheez-Its, but hold your horses. Extra toasty Cheez-Its.
Yeah, you were talking about that. I'm a big Cheez-It fan.
Did you put them in the
You are a
oven?
big.
Oh yeah.
They make them this way. So like
You did a little post toasting?
2 in every box of normal Cheez-Its. There's like 2 like ones that kind of got a little burnt, but not really, just like kind of extra well done. This is an entire box of just those. And gosh, they're good.
Wow.
Just a little extra burnt flavor on there for you.
I'm trying to think because I've eaten so much since I've been stuck inside. And
Also been doing that Louder Bakery curbside pickup, going and getting like all
bread?
kinds of goods there. Well, I haven't gotten bread yet, but they have like a cookie sandwich with just like 2 chocolate chip cookies with icing in this. Oh my goodness,
it's a double doozy.
They have Brookies, like cookie brown, like chocolate chip cookies and brownies mixed. Oh, dude, so good. You got to go do that. Been trying to support local businesses.
I really want some Cheez-Its right now.
That's why I went to Giuseppe's the other night too.
Man, I would say
I've also never heard anyone call it Giuseppe's.
Okay, so for
it just
this
makes
week,
me feel fancy, Mash.
this isn't my number one. It probably is pretty high on the list because I love it every time they show up, but they're so rare in my life, and that's probably why I love them so much. Is because they don't happen often.
Okay.
And I would say number one is Puffy Cheetos.
Oh yes.
Or cheese balls. I'll go either way. It doesn't matter.
Dude.
I have been munching on those, but mainly I can't do it unless my daughter isn't home because she's addicted to Puffy Cheetos. So like one night she was like screaming, like it's like I swear I think she might be like OCD or something by the way she handles change already as a young lad.
Like pocket change or things going differently than she expects them to?
Things going differently.
Dear God, man.
Okay. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to
when she
get one.
sees dirty quarters, she just has a panic
Which is
attack.
like she might be OCT based on
OCT.
It's a new disorder.
Obsessive compulsive
Corona.
trisorder.
Disorder.
Yeah.
Anyways, so like
All right,
she was like screaming. I finally got her to calm down. It's like I was holding her and she was watching her show and I was like, all right, are you ready to go to bed? And she goes, yeah. And I laid her down. She goes, Daddy? I said, what? She goes, Cheeto. And I was like, no. And I walked out. But yeah, she loves, that's all she thinks about.
Wait,
Cheetos.
is that what she was upset about before you got her to calm down?
Possibly.
No, but yeah,
Okay.
if she's like, she'll go to the pantry and she'll be like, Cheeto, I like it. Cheeto, I like it. And then
Ada right now saying, I have it.
Yeah.
That means like she wants it.
Mm-hmm.
I have it. I have it. I have it. And today it's really sad because right now they're in like this phase that's so cute and they want stuff, but it's so cute and you can't give it to them because they've already like in today's case that she eats these things called Jamie Sammies. That are these little, my kid, and she eats these little like mini sandwiches. I guess they
like
have,
PB&Js?
they're kind of like that. They're just like, I mean, kind of like a granola bar that's like soft, honestly, but it has like, I don't know, jam in it or something.
I'm a jam fan.
So, I mean, they're for kids,
Don't cuss,
Mash.
I don't
Mash.
care. It sounds like
But
something I
stop
want to be a
cussing.
part of.
She had already had one, and she didn't need to eat another one. And she was saying, she had asked Molly already, and Molly said no. And she came to me and she said, come on, Dada. Come on. And she grabs
Dad.
you,
Come on.
She grabs your hand and she's pulling, and I had heard them talking about it, and I was like, where are we going? She said, Mimi Simi. And I was like, no, you can't have that. We already had one. And she's like, oh. And then she goes, please. And I'm just like,
All right, let's go get
face.
one. And then
Oh,
you walk
shit,
in,
no.
you grab the Jammy Sammy,
You eat
and
it
Molly
right in
goes,
front of her.
Coleman. You
I
say,
know,
shut
now,
up,
right
woman.
now we're in this thing where we're just like, oh, just give it to her. She's too cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sad. She runs our entire life.
What's funny is like I'll do things. We're probably way too far into her knowledge to be doing this, but it's still kind of funny. Like when me and Andy Kate are doing something and Lindsay's trying to get her attention, I'll just say, hush, mama.
Yeah.
She'll be like, hush, mama.
Yeah.
And Lindsay's like, I will kill you. So
She already knows. Ada knows
worth
how
it.
to like say, because we say it literally constantly all day long, every single day was what we say, stop Huey, which is our dog. And so now anytime Houston does anything, if he walks by, if he just looks at you wrong, she goes, stop Huey.
yeah.
Stop, Huey.
My dog's bad behavior has caused my child to hate my dog. Like, it'll be like,
Wow.
sometimes in the morning, Andy Kate will wake up. Now, I don't know why we've gotten on this, but I need to tell the story. Sometimes in
Kids.
the morning when we wake up, I'll just kind of be like laying there. You know, when you're like laying there and like the house is quiet.
The what?
The house.
Oh.
Not the cows. The house
The cows
is
are quiet.
But like I know Andy's awake,
Cows.
like because something has happened, and like Lindsay like just turned the TV on or something. So
Yeah.
like I'll be laying there like looking down the hallway, and then I'll see Fisher like walk in to Andy's room, and you'll just hear, "No, pee-pee, get no pee-pee." She
It
starts
sounded like
screaming,
Gollum.
and like no, and literally like the dog has done nothing but just walk in her room, and she
Yeah.
like will attack the dog.
Yeah.
You stupid dog, I hate you. Get out of my
Pretty much.
Yeah, Ada acts like she doesn't like him, but she really is kind of obsessed, and she loves to hurt him, but not in like a mean way.
Oh.
Like she gets his like face skin and just like squeezes him and stuff.
Nice.
It's pretty cute. We let her do it.
So back on Corona. Sorry,
Yeah.
we got my second Corona snack.
virus,
my first one
or-
was Cheetos. My
Oh, right.
second one would probably be. Let's go with something sweet.
Yeah. Something sweet.
I got Nutter Butters for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Nutter Butters.
Classic.
I ate some today for lunch. Ate Nutter Butters, a ham sandwich with mayonnaise, and Lay's potato chips.
I have been eating some ham sammies.
As of
Guys,
a few days.
I haven't been snacking.
Yeah.
I really haven't. Like,
How's
Oh.
your paper coming? This week's spring
Slow.
break. So what have you been doing?
working on a paper.
He's been breaking is what he's been
Bro,
doing.
you're supposed to break on spring
Yeah.
break.
No, this is the 1 week that I finally didn't have weekly assignments from all the other classes so that I could actually think about a paper.
Right. Dude, I have been
It's been awful.
I have
hate it.
been working, bro.
Oh, me too.
Working.
N-
And not only on not stupid. It's not stupid, it's important. Church communication is important,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of work.
Literally, I walked in to a staff meeting on Monday of this week. Okay, so Monday is when it was like, all right, it's going down type thing. Because the 10 and under had just been released. And so we sit there and I say, Pastor, before we start this meeting, I want you to know that I'm the most valuable team member you have right now. Everybody started dying laughing, but I was like, hey, I'm going to be the last to go because we're not live streaming if it's not for me. All right. I said, and I looked at Blake, the youth minister, and I said, hey, I can teach youth. And I looked at Scotty, the worship leader, and said, I can lead worship too. So I'm a triple threat.
Oh, wow.
I didn't really do that, but I thought
I mean, all the church media,
thought it.
all the like media guys, communications, dude, like
Right.
they're lit right now. This
Yeah.
is
Oh, they're
this
thriving.
is prime
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
for them.
Right.
It's either that or they're now suddenly having to do more work than they have ever had to do in
Oh,
their
yeah.
careers.
well,
Yeah.
so for me,
Hey, it's go time.
I've been doing a whole lot of new jobs, but a lot of jobs have fallen off.
Right, yeah. That's what I was going to
because,
say.
True.
Like, I don't have to make a bulletin anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have to show up on Wednesday nights. I don't have to prepare, print out music, schedule a
Right.
team, all this other stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all gone now because what are we going to, like, for instance, announcements. They're like, should we make an announcement video? I was like, to announce what?
Yeah.
Like, we're not having anything.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
Yeah,
It's,
like
cray-cray.
I've thought about that too. Like most of my responsibilities now, I mean, thankfully, can be done from home. Most of my responsibilities that couldn't be done at home have now gone away because a lot of it was, like you're saying, we have our student service in a room that's like multi-purpose, so I'm always breaking down that whole room and setting it back up for Wednesday and getting that,
That's fun.
getting that all, getting the team ready, like you said, getting Wednesday night ready, and then I help do Sunday mornings too, which we are doing, but because we're streaming, which I think y'all are doing. I think Broadmoor's doing the same. And
are y'all
Houghton.
pre-recording? Are y'all doing stuff live on Sunday?
Well, I haven't been a part of any of it, so
Like,
But-
are you showing up on Sunday to play?
no.
I think y'all are doing
so
that
far,
though.
We've
Y'all-
only had 1 week, right?
yes.
So I know that I know that what's been done so far is like, I know Tom preached and everybody met in the parlor at Broadmoor, which is this room in an older part of the church where they have like funeral visitations and other kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like one cushy room with some chairs, and everybody squeezed in there. Not everybody, obviously, but like pastoral staff met in there. Tom preached a message. Like Tyler and Cameron played some songs. There's like a grand piano in there, and they just did that.
Gotcha.
So
I wasn't.
But like
I mean, if I'm being honest, I saw the parlor scene, and I was kind of upset because y'all have so much better looking places at the church. Like,
yeah, it was
anyways,
content
different. Was good.
It was different.
we were kind of adamant on trying to make it, at least for the first few weeks, feel normal. Like have something that wasn't like super, different. So that there was like a sense of normalcy to it when they were watching it at home. But that we are recording it, but we're recording it like right before we did it. We recorded at 9 and then we put it up on Facebook Live as like a live stream at 10:45. Which this week we're cutting it down to the wire. I think we were going to do it slightly earlier this week, but yeah, it's an interesting time.
Yeah.
To work at church.
Yeah, and like in all the Facebook, like a couple of Facebook groups I'm in, everybody's posting like that their whole worship team is getting together and just pre-recording a service.
That's what we did.
And I'm like, what the frick? Like, can we do that? Because I just literally have nothing to do.
Yeah, it's
not that I have. This is the worst part of it. I have plenty of crap. Like my homework load is just the same as it's always been, except now I don't have any of the enjoyable things throughout the week that I usually do. You know.
Hey, bro, I'm trying to help you with that. I've been sending you jobs left and right.
Yeah,
you just been bailing.
You've just been wanting to type words on a paper.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it done. I just like, I don't know. Like I can only do so much. Like I focus on it for as long as I can stand. And then when I'm like, okay, I gotta not look at this. Like my brain isn't like, all right, let me really focus on something else. My brain is like,
let me watch Netflix.
Let me watch a YouTube video and just think about nothing because my brain hurts.
That's how I operate too. I just stare at a wall sometimes.
What are y'all, just curious, you might not know, but Hunter, what are y'all doing for Easter?
So, as far as we know, we're planning on for it to not happen, obviously. But
Jesus isn't gonna resurrect this year, guys.
Yeah,
Real bummer.
We're planning on Easter events to be not happening. # canceled, Corona canceled. # Corona, # canceled. # Corona canceled.
Nice.
Sorry. But anyways, he just walked in my office and he said, "Hey, just look into it. I'm not saying we're gonna do it, but just look into it." And I don't know if you've seen this, but some churches are doing drive-in church.
Mm-hmm. I have seen that.
Where we would I guess we would set like a stage area. Like, I don't know if you've seen our building, but we have a perfectly square parking lot that faces the church. So I guess we'd sit there and like have people park, and then you do a FM transmitter. So
worship. That'd be cool.
So you just sit in your car and you can hear and you can obviously see. I thought it was creative. I don't know necessarily how it's all gonna shake out.
Yeah.
I've just seen it and I was like, oh, that's a creative idea, but I haven't thought more past it. So I don't know. That's our plan so far, I guess.
Now,
sorry.
Whoa. Guys, so we, had a few episodes stacked in the queue, like ready to be coming out, and then Corona happened.
Right.
So we had to talk about Corona. It's drastically affected everyone's lives.
Everybody.
And so now I'm like, there's more to be talked about. I don't know if we want to do a next episode more about Corona because, well, here's what I'm thinking right now. There's a lot of conspiracy
Yeah, I haven't. Man, I should have watched those videos this morning because my brother is like full into
Your
it.
brother sent you the one about the Q.
Yeah, what is that?
Okay, so let me briefly explain this.
Well, let me tell you this.
Okay.
We're at 35 minutes.
Okay.
So do we want to save it?
I'll preface it. We can decide if we want to explore it or if we want to just get back to your regularly scheduled programming. I'm really glad
Is it kind of like a conspiracy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's what I
definitely want to
just
get into it then. I definitely want to.
Yeah.
The videos are like 15 minutes long.
Let
There's
me
like
explain.
8 of them.
Let me explain briefly. This is Q. That's all it is. Q is basically an unidentified. It's an anonymous person or group of people. But either way, Q is just this like mysterious persona.
And this didn't come about with Corona. It's been in existence,
Yes.
I guess. Okay.
Yes. So Q is an unidentified person or people group, and they are, presumed to be a person or group of people high up in like the president's maybe military personnel or either way, they're people that know something. I think, but I also heard
Q is a
somebody.
character on James Bond, isn't he? Isn't there a character?
I don't know. I'm not sure if it is just this random.
Sorry, I'm touching my face right now.
It's okay. I do it all the time. That's why I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. Like if you have a beard, you touch your face.
Yeah.
Like it's just unavoidable. I'm sorry. So it's either a group of people who are releasing information. I don't know if it's that or if it's like some person who is receiving like prophecy supposedly. But either way, Q releases these encoded cryptic messages. Excuse me. And from what I've heard, it coincides with like Trump's Twitter. Like I heard something like Q releases tweets that are like closely, it'll be like almost the exact tweet that Donald Trump did, except with a typo or a few things missing. And based off that relationship, it's like a code.
So Q has a Twitter.
I guess, or maybe they're releasing it somewhere else. No,
They do it through his account.
Q's being released on something called 4chan. Do you know what that is?
No, is this dark web stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
pretty
I'm not
much.
going to search it.
Yeah,
then.
don't get on that. That's bad juju. So,
I think that you have to.
anyway,
To get on the dark web, I don't think it's as easy as just searching dark web.
no.
Sorry, that's how I know I'm getting old. It's because I know there's some like kid that's probably like, stupid.
You
You're
idiot.
stupid.
Like, I think
No,
you could. What I'm
it's a
saying is
whole
that you
different-
could still search for that and not be like launched into the dark web.
But how
Oh
do you?
God, how'd I get here?
Okay,
You need
I'll
like
ask
a
that
sucked into the
question.
computer.
I don't really know. You need like you have to download all this stuff that basically takes you into a different like browsing environment other than just like the World Wide Web.
Sounds shady.
You know? Yeah, very. So Q releases this encrypted content, and then QAnon. I think from what I might be totally wrong, but I think QAnon is the group of fanatics who are taking the responsibility of translating. So either way, you have these encrypted messages coming in, and you have people going in, decoding, and saying, "All right, this is what Q's trying to tell us." Okay,
Does this have to do with WikiLeaks?
I have no idea what that is.
You don't know what WikiLeaks? I think Q, from what he's telling me, is like the non-political version of WikiLeaks.
Okay.
Oh, it's very political though.
Well, then it's.
But like WikiLeaks is at its prime during the election, and like
okay.
people will give WikiLeaks information, and supposedly WikiLeaks already has a ton of information, and they'll like strategically say like the Clintons killed people, and then people are like, oh
So
no.
Yeah, well, it's like the same thing. So I don't want to
That was an
explain.
excellent
I don't want to
explanation.
explain
Thank
the
you.
rest of it unless we want to do another episode on it. But
I agree. I think we
essentially,
definitely should.
essentially-
This sounds right up my alley.
the coronavirus. Now the Q source is all basically. There's something way more sinister going on behind the
So
scenes.
now this
Corona.
word makes more sense because I've never really known what this means. But okay, I'm reading from Wikipedia. It says QAnon. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
QAnon is a far-right conspiracy theory detailing a supposed secret plot by an alleged deep state against U.S. President Donald Trump and his supporters. So they're against Trump.
Oh, that's
I mean, this is Wikipedia.
That's weird. That's
I think that they're exposing stuff against Trump.
No. From what I've been reading, Trump is like very much a part of the plan.
What I'm saying that they're exposing stuff that is in opposition to Trump.
This says right here,
not that they're opposed to Trump.
Well, this says right here, the theory began with an October 2017 post on the anonymous image board 4chan by someone using the name Q, presumably American, and an individual that may have later grown into include multiple people, claiming to have access to classified information involving the Trump administration and its opponents in the United States. Q has falsely accused numerous liberal Hollywood actors, Democratic politicians, and high-ranking officials of engaging in an international child sex trafficking ring, and has claimed that Donald Trump feigned collusion with Russians in order to enlist Robert Mueller to join him in exposing the ring.
Feigned collusions, meaning he faked.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I just realized what you had said.
To join him in exposing the ring and preventing a coup d'état.
Got me, brother.
We're talking about tots?
It's
You're talking about a coup de ville?
I've heard of this before, but it's CUPDETAT.
I love me a good tater tot.
Never heard of it.
Coup d'état or
some sort of French term, you know, probably.
So by Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton and George Soros. Q is a reference to the Q clearance used by the Department of Energy. QAnon believers commonly tag their social media posts with the hashtag WWG1WGA, signifying the motto, where we go one, we go all.
All right, let's leave it right there. And we can, in case it's not blatantly obvious already, we have no idea.
Right. We are just getting into this.
We are all just casualties of those people on our Facebook feed.
Casualties?
Yeah.
I'm dead?
No, that doesn't mean you died.
I'm dead?
That's not what that means.
Well, guys, it's been a fun ride.
He's got corona.
We've been
maybe we can call my brother. It might definitely be for some entertainment, I can tell you that.
Well, yeah, I kind of figured we just pull up all the junk and start reading it and react appropriately.
Well, this has been another great episode of Life in the Pocket. Make sure you follow us on Spotify, subscribe on Life in the Pocket, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, follow us on Facebook, hit us up on Patreon. You got some
You want access to the Lit P Bunker.
Yeah, Lit P Bunker. We also got some cool videos and early access.
Let us know if we should be at sea, underground.
When does this come out?
Or
We don't know.
bunker. This is coming out
It'll
Tuesday.
come out when it comes out. How about that?
Yeah.
Pre-order
Listen, underground,
Coleman Colvin's newest single.
Underground, in the ocean, or moon bunker. Let us know.
Yeah.